For today's discussion, we will tackle about the introduction to English literature. So when we say English literature, it is very inclined with the different literatures in English. So today we'll discuss about the introduction to English literature. So our focus areas, first the introduction, definition of literature, importance of literature, kinds of literature and elements of story for fiction, elements of play, drama, and elements of poem. First, the definition of literature. Literature is a pieces of writing that are valued as the work of art, especially novels, plays, and poems, according to Oxford. And English literature involves the reading and analysis of written materials. All learners should be ready to analyze whatever they read. It is part of the introduction. So another definition of literature, it is a body of written works produced in a particular language, country, or age, or the body of writings on the particular subject. And what is the importance of literature? It improves command of knowledge. It teaches about life, our experiences, cultures, and the experiences that surrounds the people, or experiences of the people itself. Another importance is that it gives information about other parts of the world. Mas nakikilala natin through literature ang mga nangyayari sa ibang parte ng mundo. According to Shimmer Chinodia, 1992-36. Another importance of literature, it entertains and provides useful occupation in free time. It makes us wiser and more experienced. It helps us compare experiences of the writer to the present days. So what are the kinds of literature? There are three kinds of literature. There are two kinds of literature, First, fiction or fictional. Second, non-fiction or non-fictional literatures. Fictional literature and non-fictional literature. Fictional literature is imaginary composed writing or work that is meant to provide information, education, and entertainment. While fictional literature is based on writer's imagination, or the writer's thought and ideas are conveyed to provide informations about a certain topic. Or fictional literature is only the works of author's imagination. Non-fictional literature. It is a factual writing or written work that gives the facts can be proved as it provides real places, events, characters, places, times, or reality rather than imaginary things. Ito naman, ito yung kabaliktaran ng fiction literature. In non-fiction, it is factual, has evidences to prove, or it is the work of the authors that has proven tested, or has factual evidences to support their claims or the informations about that. So kinds of literature, example of fictional lit, and example of natural literature, non-fictional literature. Sa example ng fictional, here are the ito yung examples, plays, poems, short stories, novels, or literatures and songs. While sa non-fiction, autobiographies, biographies, essays, diaries, and journals, and etc. So, elements of fiction. Fiction is any form of literature that tells about imaginary people, places, and events. What are the kinds of fiction? There are short stories, novels, and folktales, and etc. Short story. Short story is a fictional prose narrative built on a plot that includes the basic situation, complication, climax, and resolution. The novel is a long fictional story that uses all the elements of storytelling, namely plot, character, setting, theme, and point of view. There are three types of point of view: the first, the second, and third. For oral literature has some form of stories often told by the word of mouth through the generation to generation. These are the stories that passed by generation to generation by a mode of storytelling like that. And the elements of fiction as follows: author, setting, plot, themes, characters, language, style. Elements of play. Play is a literary form of writing for theater, which narrates a story with elements of conflicts, tension, and actions through dialogues of characters. For dramatic significance, it is divided into acts and scenes. The writers present their feeling, emotion, and ideas through their characters and make them speak. The elements of play, here are the following: plot, character, dialogue, setting, conflict, and resolution. Tragedy, kinds of types of plays or kinds of plays: tragedy, comedy, domestic play, tragicomedy, melodrama. What is the function of play? The function of play, a play functions as a tool to reveal the one's thoughts through performance in front of the live audience. The writer's ideas and thoughts, it is revealed by the characters through the dialogue and presented to the live audience. Poetry. In literature in a metrical form, a composition forming metrical lines. Here are the elements of poem: meter, stanzas, rhyme scheme, theme, symbolism, and imagery. On my next, I will tackle more of the elements of story, poem, and plays. That's for this day discussion. Stay tuned for my next video to learn more about English literature. Thank you.